No. But what upsets me, and I've got something here, very rarely do I praise Mrs. Ball at meetings, but she told me to tidy my office up. And there's dated December the 9th, 2014, purpose of report, Hexham bus station. And it's all about procedure, it's all about protocols. We're going to do this, we're waiting to do that. This is going to happen, we're looking at that. Let's put it on the agenda, let's campaign, let's ask the questions, and let's have a public debate about it, and that's the only way things are getting shifted. For me, for the bus station, there should be a compulsory purchase order on it from either administration in the future. Let's do something, let's be more active.
Yeah, well, we did, to be fair, as a town council, we've backed the section order, which we're hopefully going to get through. There's a lot going on behind the scenes that we can't say, unfortunately, at the moment, but to know that the deputy leader backed our section order the other week, and the conversations with Dysart and the head of planning are now at a key stage with regards to interest.
Well, I just want to push it over the line.
Well, no, so do I. So do I. But it's moved. We have pushed them to this point. It's just a question of.
I know this might sound tough to say, but I don't trust politicians. I do. You know, we're a year off an election. We're going to sort the bus station out, everybody. I promise you. We're going to sort this out. We're going to sort that. And then in 2034, I still envisage 10 years after this report, we'll still be talking about.
Well, I think that was a huge thing we did with 215, and it's still there. And we tried district valuation. We've tried to call for that. We've done everything behind the scenes, like the formalities necessary before we go to big show time. But it's.
But we can't get poo bags to put in bins, so I'm not over optimistic.
I'm optimistic and it's looking good. Trust me, I'm a politician.
I think Suzanne's a lot more glass half full than I am, though, I must say. Because obviously it's been here in conversation with those powers at NCC, and they all like say, oh, well, this is happening, and you go like, really? Do you want to mention the £5 million that was supposedly earmarked, but has now disappeared?
This is still recording, by the way.
Yeah.
The 5 million that was promised in December 2021, when I was elected, I can't remember, so long ago. December 21, and so we just won Happy at Hexham, happiest place to live, and it was going to be Friends Story, and that was bumped off because someone said they had 5 million for the bus station, RMP, and it's on the front page, so it's there, it's fact. And that was followed up in January. So that money then went, 2.5 million of it went the next year. Why did that move? It wasn't in the budget the next year.
So there was 2 packets of 2.5.
2 packets of 2.5, and now it's been put into a central fund for regeneration, which consists of 7 million. So I asked Mr. Ogden about it at their postings at the school 2 weeks ago, and he was surprised that had happened. So he didn't know that had been moved. So that's been moved without his knowledge, and he put it there. So that's interesting in itself.
So it's just.
So we can have it. Yeah. Should it need to be bought back, but it can't be bought back at below the valuation price. And when we asked if the valuation had been done, they had said it was 3 different councillors, Councillor Weirman, Councillor Plosjak and Councillor Sesford in this meeting had said that was legal to do, to buy it back. And I asked what the district value of it was. They said they hadn't done one, and then they've changed and they have done one. So it is there, and it's lower than what it was bought for. But we know that that's 7 years ago, and since then the Hussars has zhuzhed up the streets somewhat, so it's probably worth a bit more. So we could probably call for another valuation again, although they weren't that keen, because the Section 215 is the next thing that needs to be put into play. If the current negotiations don't go far enough, well, if the current negotiations for Dysart fail, that will be the next step. Yeah. And that's what the Deputy Head of Council has said in writing.
Yeah, so we've asked and said, can you do a new district valuation of that land? Because, you know, it's out of date now, and there's been loads of activity done around the hussars and stuff. And they're dodgy, let's just say. I don't know why, because it can't cost that much to get a district valuation. You know, if you talk about a land worth X amount of hundreds of thousands of pounds, a district valuation isn't going to cost you that much. But they're just dodging. The 5 million that was allocated for Hexham has been removed and deleted, and it's not available now, and we're going nuts about that, because that was there to do all the things it was there to be for the bus station, plus potential of the old Rob's building. Well, that's now in private hands, so that's away from us. But some of that 5 million should have been ready to step in to do the bus station, should no other solution be found, no private solution be found, and it's been deleted by the county council, which, you know, after all that was being said, is just not cricket really.
So a lively debate next.
So I'd like to ask them that you raise that specifically in your conversation with the chief executive.
Yes.
And I think that, I mean, I applaud what Stephen's suggesting, because I think that our job, because we are actually on the ground, is to put pressure on our elected representatives in the county council. And this whole saga is shameful.
Yeah. It's the most popular thing in the O'Donnell. Everybody mentions it.
And that street's finished, and then that's still there, and it bonds muddled, quite frankly.
It just makes it very stark.
Yeah.
Right.